My match review for today's game is very disappointing. Man United was terrible. It doesn't even look like these players were playing in Old Trafford. It doesn't look like they were in their home ground. These players don't even look like they wanted to win. It was rather the away team that was performing that they actually need a goal. With all this, even all we say Ten Hag should go, Ten Hag should go, Ten Hag should go, out of frustration. Now, if Ten Hag go, what will these current players bring to the table? Because anytime they are losing a game, you don't see the desire. We have seen it from Man City, we have seen it from Liverpool, we have seen it from other clubs, whereby they are losing and they come from behind to win the game on their home grounds. So is these players telling me that if we are down with 10 man against 11, they cannot do anything? As far as we have considered red card, it means that it's a giveaway goals. It means that they cannot defend it and also score to level the scores. What is it? Keeping on with pressure on the team in, day out. Very terrible performance from them. And with regards to Bruno, it's about time he knows that he's a captain and learn how to manage his emotions. He actually has to. But with this red card, I will vividly say that these referees have not been fair to Manchester United. You could see from the clip that from the game that he slipped. You could have given him a yellow card. You went ahead and gave him a red card, which you see that he slipped. It's about time that these referees too, they begin to put certain sanctions on, because it's becoming quite obvious that the same way the media is after this club, that's the same way these referees have not been fair. There are some goals that if it is to be Man U, they will not allow it to stand. But when it comes to other clubs, they allow it to stand. This is actually unfair. But when you are a team and you realize that most of these decisions doesn't favor you, what do? You do your best so that when they are even going to cheat you, it will be difficult for them to cheat you. You made it. It is like anytime we concede a red card, that is the end of our game. Whereas that's not how other teams play. How can a big club be playing that way? With a red card, you should still be able to have a draw or even a win. But no, we don't see all those things. Always excuses upon excuses. From midfield, very open, they were able to operate up and down. What is it? When will we be consistent? When will we be better? When? Just misplacing passes. Today's game, as if they didn't even know where they were and what to do. Today this, tomorrow that. Inconsistency. Misplacing passes. How can Tottenham comes to Manchester United home and humiliate us like this? I keep on defending these players, but today they deserve no defending. The zeal, the kind of energy, like to fight back, to protect your club. Most of these players, they don't have it. They don't have what we call fighting spirit. Because if you have what we call fighting spirit, you will not humiliate the club this way. Always I said, oh, they need time. Today our defense was terrible. Both Dalot and Mazarawi, it was terrible. Not to even talk of the midfield. Now, almost everybody is saying Ten Hag must go, Ten Hag must go. Now, if we even say Ten Hag should go, the new manager that is coming to inherit these same lazy players. So this manager himself will not be able to bring anything new, because he will still come and meet them, and they'll still try to impress him just for them to be there. 2-3 matches, then they will go back to their old lifestyle. Inconsistency. Just imagine, after Sir Alex Ferguson, how many coaches have we brought and how many coaches have we sacked? Are we going to continue sacking these coaches because of these players' inconsistency? If we bring any new manager, it will not be anything different, because these players are not ready to fight for their shirts. The inconsistency is too much. How many coaches will we bring and sack? Are we going to be sacking coaches every 2 years? These players, for me, I keep on saying, Erik ten Hag, there's no doubt, he's a very stubborn man. Because even our last game, the video I made, I said, looking at the display of Bruno, he does not need to start. Yes, he can be our captain. Yes, but that does not guarantee him to start if he doesn't earn it. But you know Erik ten Hag, very stubborn man. For me in particular, I made it clear that Bruno Fernandes does not need to start this game. He has to be ruthless if he actually wants to succeed. If you don't perform this game, the following game, you don't need to start. Even if the person impressed you in training grounds, the person don't need to start, because that same person impressed you in training grounds and you put him in the match and he disappoints you. Yet you went and start him. How can you, Bruno, you are a captain and you can't manage your emotions in the field? When they are scoring us, you are angry. Don't you know that anger can lead to where you didn't want to be found? It's about time that this restaurant, he has to be ruthless. If you don't perform in this game, even if you perform in training ground, you should not start. But in a situation the player does not perform, and then the training ground he performed and you still choose, is it not the same training ground this same player performed and you choose him and he came and disappoint you in the match? So what do we say about this? From our goalkeeper to everybody is doing their own thing. Leave our midfield very open. So for now, where are we heading to with this kind of mentality in these players? Where are we actually heading to? Very disappointing. A lot of people will say that, oh, today Onana did well. Yes, but Onana himself is inconsistent, and I didn't even expect to see Onana in today's post. That will be why people will actually try to do their best when they get the chance. But you make it, whether he makes a mistake or not, he will still be on the post. It will continue to happen. And if Erik ten Hag don't start now to be ruthless on these players, his job is on the line. If the person does not play very well in a match and impress you in training, the next training, don't start him. Still bench him. When he gets the chance to come in, he will realize that he needs to impress you both in the play, in the game, and also on training grounds, and not only in training grounds. How can a whole Manchester United be playing at home and it will be like those who are from away, they are rather playing at home? Are you telling me that you guys cannot win a game with a red card? From the beginning of the game, Man United already showed that they don't want to win the game. With the kind of useless play, misplacing of passes, weak midfield, weak defense, everything was a disgrace today. I, in particular, keep on advocating for these players. Keep on seeing the positive aspect of me. In particular, I am not a fan of always chastising players. In this my platform, I try as much as possible to advocate for calmness and for patience for these players. But it doesn't mean that when they are wrong, we will not talk. Today, they were the worst. Yes. And as to be a Manchester United player, you should have the fighting spirit. You should have the spirit to always defend the shirt in every circumstance. Not to be playing that kind of rubbish football. When you look at shot on target, first half, 0. Opponent yard, everything. There was nothing to talk about today's game. Nothing like positive to take today's game. If anybody said they see anything, then they were watching different game. Yes. Where are we heading to as a club? And some of us, we are refusing to see the bigger picture. We have put our focus on Erik ten Hag. What about these players? They have to also be accountable. Will we keep on sacking managers because of them? No. Even though Ten Hag himself is very stubborn, there have to be some sanctions. If you don't perform in any game, you don't deserve to start the next game, even if you play very well in training grounds. Actually, today I am really disappointed. I don't even know what to say. Actually, I don't know what to say. And if Erik ten Hag doesn't learn from today's game, then he should be ready. He should know that he will not even be here by December. Because these players, he needs to put them in their position. He needs to be rough with them. Yes. Because these same players who caused the sack of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will cause his sack if he doesn't take drastic measures. Most of them are not ready to pay for the club. Yes. If your defense are not performing, the person make a mistake, remove that person. If you don't have a defense, bring an improvised defense. Your midfield, if they are not doing well, bring them out. Bring an improvised defense. Don't let anybody be the reason for you to be sacked even before December. Take your correction from today's game. I would actually like to end my video here, and thank you so much for always supporting this platform. Please don't forget to like, share and comment. If you have still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, because very soon we will start to watch along there. Thank you so much and see you in my next video. Bye for now.